The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha, in a quiet village nestled between the mountains and rivers, lived a young man named Ravi, bright, energetic, and full of potential. Yet he struggled with one great weakness. He could not control his mind. His father would often say, "Ravi, if you don't master your mind, it will master you." But Ravi brushed it off. He believed talent alone was enough to succeed. He would begin tasks with excitement, but abandon them halfway. He promised much, but delivered little. And when adversity came, fear and excuses overpowered him. One day the village teacher announced a challenge. Wake up before sunrise every day for 30 days. Work honestly in the fields daily. Speak the truth, even when it hurts. Those who complete these tasks, the teacher declared, will be honored as future leaders. Ravi thought, easy. I'll prove myself. The first day he rose early. The second day he forced himself awake. By the third his mind whispered, rest more. Who will notice? He obeyed, failing the first task. In the fields, he began with energy. But when the sun grew hot, his mind murmured, take a break. No harm in skipping one day. Again, Ravi listened. When asked about his progress, instead of confessing his failures, he lied. The challenge ended, and Ravi had failed. That evening, an old wise man approached him, said, you did not fail because you lacked strength, but because you lacked control. Your mind is like a wild horse. If you let it lead, it will drag you into laziness and lies. But if you master it, it will carry you anywhere you wish to go. Remember, the strongest man is not the one who conquers others, but the one who conquers his own mind. These words struck Ravi deeply. For the first time, he realized his greatest battle was not against tasks or people, but against himself. The next morning, Ravi began again. It's time when his mind said, sleep more. He replied, no, I decide. When laziness whispered, skip today, he answered, no, discipline first. When fear urged him to lie, he chose honesty instead. At first it was hard, but day by day he grew stronger. Slowly, Ravi earned trust. People saw his words and actions align. His honesty shone. His discipline inspired others. Ravi learned the truth. By mastering his mind, he had gained freedom. Freedom from excuses. Freedom from laziness. Freedom from fear. He who controls his mind controls his destiny. Anonymous. Self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you don't control what you think, you can't control what you do. Napoleon Hill, months later, the village announced a new leadership test. This time, the tasks were more difficult. Work for others without asking for a reward. Resist temptation when no one is watching. Stand for truth, even if you stand alone. Many hesitated, but Ravi stepped forward. The first test asked him to work all day on another farmer's land without expecting anything in return. His mind whispered, why work for free? But Ravi replied firmly, discipline is greater than desire. The second test placed him in a storehouse filled with gold coins, completely unsupervised. His mind tempted him. No one will know if you take one. For a moment, his hands trembled. But then he reminded himself, my honesty is worth more than gold. He walked away untouched. The final test was the hardest. A dishonest man was campaigning for power, making false promises. The villagers were swayed. Ravi stood up and said, "This man is lying. His words sound sweet, but they are empty. I must not follow him." The crowd murmured angrily. Some mocked him, others shouted him down. But Ravi's mind remained steady. His discipline gave him courage. He stood for truth, even when it made him unpopular. In the end, the chief declared, "Ravi has shown true strength. Leadership begins with self-leadership, and he has mastered his mind." The villagers cheered. Ravi, once weak and careless, had become a man of honesty and discipline, respected as a leader. Honesty and discipline may not get you the fastest results, but they will always get you the strongest results. Anonymous. Ravi's journey is proof. Your mind will always try to trick you. It will say, "Take the easy way, quit, lie, delay." But if you discipline your mind, if you choose honesty, courage and focus, you can achieve anything. So ask yourself today, who's in control? You or your mind? If this story motivated you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more life-changing motivational stories every week.